bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EA SHL Club Action. The challenge has been laid. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see once more as we are underway. Slides it quickly to Jordan. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. Cadets won the draw here in the neutral zone. Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moves it over to Chung. Backhander. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Edmonton's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Along the half wall with the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Cadet. From point-blank range. Stones him in front.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. From the point, looks to make something happen. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Rivermen have put themselves shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get...
Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. Still lots of time left in the period. Edmonton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Nice feed from the boards. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck behind the net. The Magic have gained possession off the wall. Edmonton's crossed the line and on the attack. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Grabbed along the boards by Longo. New York's got it near the point. Puts it off the post. Great save from in tight.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Joseph found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come on the rush. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a goal! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Edmonton's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Puck picked up in the open ice. Edmonton's across the blue line.
Chung's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Edmonton's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Quick shot! Spectacular save on the play! Shuts him down!
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
He says, let's get physical on that play.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play. Jordan's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Feeds it over. New York's got the puck shorthanded. Here's a short pass to Cadet. And he puts that one aside with ease. Edmonton's looking to break out. There's a collision with some authority. Puck exits the zone. Edmonton's going to play it from the corner. Oh, stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Makes the save with the glove.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
On their heels, trying to clear.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Comes up with the block. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Oh, he tracks it, breakaway. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Jordan's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And one last save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. A one-sided affair after the first 20. Here we go with period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle. Scores! They'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Here's a pass in front, and that's blocked in front.
had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. With possession along the wall. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Makes another stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Jordan's got it along the wing. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the puck at the point. Great heads-up play by the defender. Pass out front, and that doesn't connect. They go on the attack from the left side. Finds some space in the corner. Moves the puck down low. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Longo's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And the defenders come up with the puck. Takes it to the net. New York's got the puck. Grabs the puck at center. Right in the low slot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Cadet's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Slides it across. And a great save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Turn that one aside. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Cadet. Tiptoes around the poke check. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Can't connect on the shot. Makes it look easy with a pad.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. The Magic have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
A chance! Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Dished on over to Jordan. Puck clears the zone. New York's got possession of the puck. Receives the pass. Throws it on net from there. And he shut the door on that last play. And they get the puck out of harm's way. New York's moving it up the ice. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. And they send it down the ice. Picked up along the wall by Cooley. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Longo's got it against the boards. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late going of the frame, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Edmonton's got it, and they're on the attack. Jordan's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Edmonton's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Moves around along the half wall. Passes it over. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. New York's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Grabs the puck. Edmonton's playing it through the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. New York's on the attack. Here he is. Takes the shot. And that's deflected off someone in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Edmonton's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Dishes it off. Oh, you might call that friendly. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Magic have shown no let-up here in this third period, continuing to accelerate forward.
When you look up at the scoreboard, it's lopsided, and for good reason, James. They've dominated the play. I mean, it has been tilted in one direction in their favor. They've known when to attack the net. They've been so strong on the puck, and you know that the coach is going to be thrilled with this one.
Takes that one right in the logo. Oh, it's another consecutive save. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Lays the body into that play. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Cadets won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, a direct hit on the base. Scores! The captain leading by example. recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Here's a pass down low. Longo sliding the puck behind the net. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's Barrie.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Solid hit on the play. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rate of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort. They're getting blown out.
Grabs it in his own end. New York's got it along the wall. Here's a shot on the backhand. Oh, a clutch save.
Cadet's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game. And this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally. Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum. And it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win. And that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. New York's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And we'll reset things after that icing. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Scooped up along the wall by Longo. Comes up with a stop. Takes it to center. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Longo's got it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Cooley. Rocks him. Puck picked up by Longo. And that goes off a player.
Gordon's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
The Rivermen have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Shot! Denies him in front. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Chung's going to go off for a pair for charging here.
Well, this game is in hand. It's in check, and they've got a comfortable lead. So this penalty, it's not having an impact.
Edmonton's got possession here in their own end. He got all of that hit on the play.
I like that there's no...
Scores! Go Shorty! It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Jordan's ready for the draw as they continue to be short-handed here. him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Sends it down low, and he easily stops that one. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Cooley. New York's got the puck along the wall. The Magic have possession shorthanded. And now it's grabbed by Longo. Now you listen to this. Scores! And there it is. The power play goal lights the lamp. New York's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. The Rivermen have possession along the boards. Here's a chance. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Magic have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, tried to play it off the back of the cage, but lost possession.
I understand what he was trying to do there, but he needed a little bit more room to be able to give that back to himself.
And just scores off the one-timer out here.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty. Well, just a blistering one-timer shot from that high slot area that beats the goaltender here, James. But how does he get lost in coverage in that area?
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Avoids the poke check.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Takes that pass back at the point. Sudbury's playing, trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Oh, fantastic goal!
I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands on this puck. And then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Puck scooped up by Howard. Sudbury's got possession here in the neutral zone. Goes full circle with the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick pass to Elson. Rocked him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Drives it to the crease. With authority. Quick feed to Howard. Right in front of the shot. He scores! Lights the lamp on the one-timer.
The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
Scoops up the puck now. Sends it over to Latimer. Sudbury sliding the puck behind the net. The Magic have taken possession along the wall. Sudbury's got the puck in their own end. That's Harlan.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Puck moved over to Latimer. Feeds it over. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Latimer's got the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Handles the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He scores! There's the hat trick!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau's is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Edmonton's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he angles it across to Latimer. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Grabs it in his own end. Sudbury's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Grabs the puck. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Back to the blue line. And it's a quick pass to Howard. Slides the puck down low. Oh, how's that? He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does and he drops into that butterfly position, there's enough room upstairs to be able to beat him.
Directs it on over to Elson. Rocks him on the play. Takes the feed into the middle now. Sends it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. He scores! And does the hat trick and let those Chapeaux fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Edmonton's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And he slides it quickly to Jordan. Oh, and here's the pass. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Period number 2 underway here. It's been an absolute mismatch through the first 20 minutes. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
submarines getting blown out in this one, James, but they got to find some kind of life. There's still 40 minutes left to play here. A lot of game, a lot of runway, but you can't look too far down the road. It's going to be shifts, staying present, and making sure that you're first on the puck. Someone's got to ignite the fire, but it needs to start now.
Backhander in front! Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Edmonton's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Great read to break up the play. Intercepts the pass at center. And he makes the easy save. Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it up to Howard. That's tipped away with a pad by Jack-O-Lantern. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the puck into the scores! Wow! Condon bobbles off the top corner.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Shot! And makes the save.
Jack-O-Lantern's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. On the attack along the boards. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought he had, James, and he's in perfect scoring area, and he just sends it wide. That might have been over rotation.
And now he tries to get it across to Howard. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
From the neutral zone now. Here's an on-man rush to his teammate. Moves it on over to Jordan. And he takes the feed. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Flailing at it with his stick to try to get control. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Edmonton's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Gains the zone through center. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Oh, look at this. Oh, he'll feel that one. Taken along the wall by Latimer. Here's a chance. Denies him on the one-timer. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends the pass over. Feeds it to Latimer. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Moves it to Latimer. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he's able to handle that one. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Elson's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
And they win the draw on their own end. Trying to clear the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Here's a short pass to Jordan. Good check, frees the Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Slides it across. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. And he takes the pass. Passes it over. And a stick breaks that up. And nearing the final minute of the second. Picks off the feed.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Sudbury sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Easy pass save made by Jack-O-Lantern. Dishes it off. Huge steal in his own end. Sudbury's got the puck against the half wall. The Magic have gained possession undermanned. The Storm have it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Latimer. And there's the save. And he fights off another save.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Trying to clear the zone. Uses the force on that hit. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
Puck knocked loose after that hit. Takes the feed at center and moves forward.
Howard's been fantastic in terms of distributing the puck tonight, James. Not a shot-first mentality, but a pass-first mentality. His awareness is off the charts.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. A little banging and crashing now. The Magic have gained control of the puck along the wall. Jordan's crossed the line and gained the zone. To the front! Fantastic save!
Jack-O-Lantern's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Passes it in front and scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
You get these straight A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Sudbury's got the puck along the wall. Slides it on over to Latimer. Intercepted. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's off a stick.
But you got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up struggling.
Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Right in front! Scores! And three is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Edmonton's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Quick pass to Jordan. Edmonton's got the puck in the corner. Picks up the puck. Quick feed to Howard. Turns it away. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it to Latimer. Jordan's got it in the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. From a tight angle, throws it away. Dismiss that chance. There's a firm collision.
Edmonton's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down the shutter right now.
Oh, look at the pass. The Storm have taken possession in their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a shot. Takes it right in the chest. Picks up the puck in his own end. Unable to reach that one. Sudbury's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a short pass to Latimer. Sudbury's got the puck against the wall. And he had the answer on that one.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Edmonton's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Sudbury's looking to break out. Some great thievery in the open ice. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Now a quick pass to Jordan. Slides the puck to Howard. With possession along the wall. Sudbury's got the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a shot. Denies him.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he
Scores. Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Sudbury's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And the puck's knocked loose. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Jordan's won the draw inside the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Sudbury's got a hold of it against the wall. Great positioning by the defender.
Edmonton's been
And that climbs off the iron.
Edmonton's players are starting to squeeze their sticks a little bit tight here.
He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Jordan's won it. Into the offensive end now. And that's taken by the defense. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to
a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game, we really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. And he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space.
Scores! And look who's had it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to add the stats. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Edmonton's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And off the face-off, they take possession. Makes his presence known on the ice. Oh, flashes the leather to get a piece of it. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. From the wing, it's moved to center. Ontario's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Gibby. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Right on the doorstep. Quick pass across to Howard. Takes it to the front. How did he stop that one? Tosses it on to Mickey Moose. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, this is a great defensive effort, James, that starts being in the right position at the right time. And that's not a fluke. That's knowing how to get there, to use your hands, have your stick on the ice, and intercept the pass. But once you do, you got to do something with it. You got to know where everyone is on the ice. A great position, a great pass, and it leads to goal. Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, this is a difficult save to make, and the shooter recognizes that it's not about how hard it is, but it's about how accurate it is as he beats.
Ontario's on the board as quick as a hiccup after falling behind.
Well, yeah, and the counter punch, though, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, how you can respond after you've given up a goal, and they do it perfectly here, James, to get the equalizer.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Howard. Carries it in. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Swing and a miss. Big time stop there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Gibby's won the draw here in their own zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Quick shot! Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! Right through center and into the offensive zone. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Edmonton's taken a 1-goal lead here in this opening stance, and How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And a solid stop on the play there. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Grabs the puck in the slot. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Mickey Moose off to the box. Interference the call.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Spiders don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by one. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
The Spiders start with the puck in their own end. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And makes the routine save. And he elects to play the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Handles the pass. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Edmonton's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James. And often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Quick feed down low. Picked off by Shepherd. The Magic have taken possession along the wall. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Gibby's won the draw at center. A chance to get it out. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Throws it in. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength. Pass across to Chung. And he takes the dish. Mickey Moose is taken down. A penalty is coming up. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Magic have put themselves short-handed, tripping the call.
Well, he's going to take the feed out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches through the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
Slides the puck down low. And now he moves it quickly to Myers. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Howard's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Spiders will play it in their own end. Gibby's got it along the wing. The Magic have possession shorthanded. The Spiders move the puck in the defensive zone. Edmonton's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Edmonton's coach has wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Into the corner now. Knocked away. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Edmonton's going to want to take this lead into the first intermission. They have really looked sharp tonight. And they win that neutral zone draw. And now it's over to Chung. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The setters will glide into the dot. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Loses the coverage there. And that's poked away by Shepherd. Here's a shot from a bad angle. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Ontario's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Edmonton's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Mickey Moose moves the puck to the corner. Slides it diagonally to Chung. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone.
Howard's picked up a few...
Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
Edmonton's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Lawrence has got it against the boards. Quick feed down low. Sends the pass down low. What a steal in his own end. Can't get it to go. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Edmonton's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. That's a smart read with the 2 centermen tied up. Moves into the slot. The Magic have the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it over. And the defenders come up with the puck. Edmonton's gained possession. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. He got all of that hit. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Drills them. Denies them in close.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick pass to Howard. Pass
Passes it over to Mickey Moose. Shakes loose. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Ontario's got the puck along the wall. Moves with the puck at the corner. Muffs the shot attempt. Good hit on the play. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Ontario's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
Moves it in front. Takes a shot. Turned aside by Ripley. Oh, what a beautiful glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Chung's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
Huge steal in his own end. Slides it across. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Myers plays it now. Slides the puck over to Lawrence. Quick feed to Gibby. The Spiders play it along the wing. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Oh, what a save of the play.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Edmonton's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Feeds the puck to Howard. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Edmonton's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Gibby's won the draw. Long lead pass up the center. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. From behind the net. Howard's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Chung. Shot, and he makes the save with ease.
Ripley's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Levels them with the hit. The Spiders carry it along the wall. You'll need more than that to beat them. Feeds it down low. Mickey Moose has the puck against the half wall. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. They've got some momentum here. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Moves it to Mickey Moose. From point blank. Comes up with a monster save in front. Scores! And they finally stop the bleeding and answer back.
It ain't over yet. Anytime you can claw your way back into a game, and there's time on the clock, there's an opportunity to answer. It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores the goal.
Coughs it up at center. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Cybulski, Pounder ready to bring in the action. Third period is underway. Time to finish up strong because it has been a one-sided contest to this point. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Edmonton's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Fans being treated to an awful lot of lamp lighting tonight. It's 5-2. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Magic have it on the attack. The Spiders have it from their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's picked off in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Taken by Howard. And she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't even think she's got it. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
And they continue to apply pressure here. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The Spiders take it along the wall. Missed the net, tried to tuck it in the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Shoots it on the backhand, shuts him down. Chung's going to play it against the half wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Big save in front.
Ripley's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Edmonton's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Puck grab by Shepard. Tosses it to Lawrence. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Gibby's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Ontario's got the puck in their own end. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Long lead pass to Lawrence. Odd man rush. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves the puck down low. Passes out front. And that doesn't connect. Lowers the boom with that hit. Here's a short pass to Chung. And he takes the feed. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Edmonton's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Howard. Edmonton's on the attack. The Spiders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. That's not going to fool them. Picked up along the wall by Howard. And that pass attempt is deflected. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Sends the feed in front. Puts it on the post. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Edmonton's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, And they lead it late in this third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Gives him a jolt with that hit. Oh, here we go. Big time stop. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And that's knocked away by Myers. Gibby swooping in on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, that'll get the fans on their feet. What a stop with the glove. Here in the later stages of this period, Edmonton's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Scooped up along the wall by Shepherd. Moves it quickly over to Howard. Ontario's got the puck. Quick pass to Gibby. Here's a shot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Oh, wow, look at this! And a great save! And he shuts the door again! Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. From the neutral zone now. To the low slot! Oh, and just gets a piece of it!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Edmonton's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Spiders win the faceoff. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Here they come on the attack. And he had an answer with that save. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Edmonton's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Showdown. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Magic have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. And now it's grabbed by Waddick. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
A real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to outbattle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Moves the puck along the half wall. Dallas has it in their own zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Angles it over to Howard. Whiffs on that. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Taken by Howard. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes the feed. Here's a centering pass. And that's covered up for the whistle. And a much-needed face-off will give them a breather. Waddick's won the draw and they're on the attack. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Here's a pass down low. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Edmonton's up 1-0. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Into the middle of the neutral zone. Can't pull the trigger. Edmonton's looking to break out. And it's a quick pass to Waddick. Slides it back to the blue line. From against the wall, it's centered out. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Oh, stopped it. Wow.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about...
And he grabs a loose puck and he's in alone. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck scooped up by York. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. The Shuffers played along the boards. Moves the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Here we go, odd-man rush. Here he is on the backhand. Big-time stop there. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Past the midway mark in this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Waddick's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Howard. Dallas gains a hold of it. Nice dish from the left wing. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. From the slot, fires away, shuts him down. Waddick's lugging the puck. Look out. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Dallas with possession in their own zone. The Shuffers looking against the half wall. Dallas plays it against the boards. Broken up with the stick. Gets the puck over to Waddick. Here's a chance on the attack. That goes up the inside of the iron, and we play on.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Sends it down low. Takes the puck behind the net. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. A chance in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
As a goaltender, you have...
He's got a step. Oh, a fantastic defensive effort to stop that threat.
Well, it looked like he was going to lose the assignment, but he tracks back quickly to be able to get back in the game, if you will there, James, negating that scoring chance and negating the breakaway.
5 seconds and he makes the save. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Edmonton's fortunate to be in a tie game here, James. I mean, they've popped the puck up a ton and haven't managed the puck. They've got to limit those turnovers if they want to be successful.
Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Trebek. Dallas has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Howard's got the puck. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Straight up the middle. Here they come. And that one's picked off. Works the puck across the line. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. And there we go. Icing is the call. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a tie game. Edmonton's won the draw and they'll go to work.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Dallas has it against the half wall. Great positioning in the defensive end. Quick snap! Oh, what a save in front! Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Makes the save. And he can't hang on after after that hit. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Centering pass in front. The shot. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Well, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and didn't do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Well, Cheryl, if there was ever a time in this game that a team is ripe for the picking, this is the moment here with this face-off coming up.
Well, you said it, James. I mean, they couldn't get off. They're extremely fatigued, and their opponent knows it. So if they can win this face-off, you know it's going to be real tough to get that puck back. They'll be chasing the game, much like they did last shift. And they got to find a way to capitalize.
And he loses control here. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Sends a pass over. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Across the line from center. Here's a feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And he takes a shot. Glove save. Quick reflexes.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Hammers a shot. Shuts him down. And does it again. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, monstrous hit right there. And makes the save. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Waddick's won the draw here in their own zone. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And he puts that one aside with ease. And nearing the final minute of the second. Fires it, and that's blocked away. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck in their own end, but the clock is winding down. Takes the feed from the left side. Stopped by the goaltender. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go, period number 3. It's been a back-and-forth affair, and it's been a fun one tonight. Dallas plays it against the boards. Slides the puck down low. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And he slides it quickly to Howard. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Here's a first look at the power play.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Receives the pass. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Throws one up to Tabak. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the feed. Still anyone's game as the power play comes up empty-handed.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Quick feed down low. Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Pass out front. Dishes it off again here. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Waddick's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Huge steal in his own end. Slides the puck across to Tabak. Into the corner of the attacking area. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here we go. Up-man rush here. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
Great stick work with the steal. Puts it on net. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And that one's stolen at center ice. Pokes it away in his own end. Intercepts the pass at center. York's got it in the defensive end. Crunches him into the boards.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss. Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Stopped with ease. Edmonton's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Sidesteps the check. Dallas gains a hold of possession. Sends it quickly to Toronto. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Dallas has possession of it now. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Edmonton's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Great use of the stick here at center ice. We got a whistle offside to call. Past the midway mark of the frame, Edmonton's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Denied by the goaltender. Moves the puck over to Tabak. Dallas plays it along the wing. Great glove save.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
A critical draw here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Howard's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, nowhere. He steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. Real dangerous opportunity. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Poked away. Receives the puck in the corner. Slides the puck over. With possession along the wall. Tiptoes across the blue line. And that's intercepted by York. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Big time defensive play. Slides it to Howard. And he totally whiffs on that one. Takes the pass. From point blank. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. The Magic have taken to the offensive attack. Dallas gains the zone. Quick shot! And that one's turned away. Now a quick pass to York. Denies him again. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Wyatt. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! The captain delivers!
Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Does it again with the stop. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Hard-fought victory in this EASHL challenge, and I guess the lesson in short share, don't sing it, bring it. And they brought it.
They brought it. They were ready for this game right from